So that is the roundup of Group D action in the AFCON. Nigeria picking up a convincing 2-0 victory. It was never in doubt. They didn't look like the greatest Nigeria that we have seen in this tournament so far, but it was a comfortable professional win, and they will be the only side in this AFCON group stage to have a perfect record, 9 for 9 in terms of points. In the other match, Egypt scraped a 1-0 victory. Egypt still do not look convincing to me. They just don't. I don't know what it is with Carlos Queiroz at the moment. The side just looking lacking of creativity. I didn't watch the whole game for Egypt, so I can't speak about the whole game. But from what I saw, it's just too slow play from Carlos Queiroz' side. I expect much better from Egypt with the talented side that they have. Players playing in a lot of good leagues. Al Hilal doing very well, or Al Ali, I think that's how you pronounce it, in Egypt. I don't know. They just look very slow. And now Egypt are going to have a tough match in the round of 16. They're going to face the winner in tomorrow's group, Group E, Ivory Coast, Algeria, Sierra Leone, or Equatorial Guinea. They could either face any of those 4 opponents still. We're going to find that out tomorrow. But big up everybody in the chat. Remember to hit the like button on the stream. Subscribe if you're new. Let's first dive into, I think, the Egypt game. We're going to slowly build up to the Nigeria game. And we're not going to be here too long, guys. About 20 minutes or so. It's late here in Finland. Plus, I got the Man United game right in front of me. And Man United should be down 2-0, by the way. Just saying that right here. Sebastian, Nigeria looks like the only team that will win the AFCON. At this moment, yes. Plus Cameroon. Senegal don't look good. Morocco are looking decent. Morocco can be better, I think. But they have been okay. I think they've been okay. So Nigeria have been the best and most impressive team in this AFCON so far. They are looking very much enthralling. I said Nigeria will be really bad at AFCON. Prove me wrong. Yep. I didn't think they would do bad, but what I've saw from the World Cup qualifiers and the whole managerial situation, I was just like, I'm not confident at all in the Super Eagles. But they have proven me wrong. I think they've proven a lot of Super Eagle fans wrong. I don't think they would have imagined this sort of performances in the first 3 group games, winning all 3, looking impressive, and looking to go far in this tournament. So let's see what happens. Adnan, thank you for tuning in. Moses Simon has his explosion back. He's been great at left wing, fun to watch. I think he's been the player of the tournament so far. I know Vincent Abubakar has all those goals, but Moses Simon, my God, what he did to those 3 defenders, he sent them back to Guinea Bissau early. He sent all of those 3 Guinea-Bissau players back to Bissau immediately. My God, Moses Simon has been fantastic in this tournament. Oh, my God, that move he did. Yes, he did. If he scored that goal, that would have been goal of the tournament. That would have been the goal of the tournament already. That was ridiculous from Moses Simon. So, yeah, Suarez to Villa. Can you do a video on that topic? Maybe. Maybe we'll talk about it. It's rumored to be in the summer, Nicola, so we're going to talk about that eventually. But first, let's start off with looking at Egypt and Sudan. Let's first touch on this game. Actually, wait, let me quickly switch it up. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Give me your thoughts of the matches. I'm not going to be here for too long. Remember, tomorrow there is the watch along for the big game. For the big game, guys. Ivory Coast, Algeria. Are Algeria going to go out in the group stage? We're all going to find that out tomorrow. So let me get up the first game that we're going to talk about. So Egypt taking on Sudan. Oh, right. 1-0 for Egypt. I'm still not convinced by this side. I'm not. I thought Egypt would do well in this tournament, but they have not been impressive. They have not been impressive whatsoever. Only 1 goal in this match came from a corner. Mohamed Abdelmonem. Poor defending again from Sudan. The Sudan have just been poor in defensive-wise. They have just been very, very poor defensively. Sudan have all this tournament. I don't know what the player. Let me try and find his name. I don't want to like call him out, but I know which guy it was. Mohamed Hassoun. He just left Mohamed Abdelmonem free as a bird, just to head it in. Just the defending from Sudan in versus Nigeria and then versus Egypt. It's just. That's what cost them. I think that's what cost them dearly in this tournament. If they were a bit more clinical in their offensive phase, maybe Sudan could have scored a goal, but defensively they're just not clicking. They're just not aware of the situation right away. And that's why they conceded some of the poor goals that they have conceded in this game, in this tournament. And unfortunately, Sudan and Guinea Bissau are out of this AFCON. Guinea Bissau did not score a goal, while Sudan scored one goal, a penalty against Nigeria. But let's look quickly at some of the stats of the game. 12 shots, 4 shots on target, 1 shot on target for Sudan, 5 shots off target, 5 to 4, 3 block shots, 13 corners to 3 for Egypt. Gee, 13 to 3. Damn. That's dominating, but I mean, they got one out of those 13 correct, Egypt, and they got the goal from it. So at least they got that right. Other than that, I mean, I don't know. I don't know about this Egyptian side, guys. If you guys are watching this on the replay, if you're Egyptian or if you're Sudanese, give me your thoughts of the game as well. Egypt, I'm not convinced. I think this is looking like a round of 16 exit. It's looking like it because they have not been impressive. Carlos Queiroz is just a manager who's Carlos Queiroz is the sort of manager where defensively he is organized. He's a very organized manager in the defensive phase. Attacking wise, cross and hope, I guess. Salah, give the ball to Salah and see what happens. That's what it seems like with Carlos Queiroz. I thought Egypt learned from 2019 AFCON. Do not rely on one star to get the goals or to create. Salah hasn't scored a goal in this tournament, by the way. Oh, no, he did. Sorry. He scored against Guinea Bissau. What am I talking about? It's just not good enough from the other players of Egypt. It's not. Omar Mahmoush has to step up. Mustafa Mohamed. I thought these players were really going to do well and help Mo Salah, but it seems like Egypt are still relying on a one-man system here. It's not good enough. I am worried. I'm worried for Egypt. I want to say they will go far. At this rate, the performances have not been there to convince me, hey, okay, you know what? Against Nigeria, all right? If you lose, you lose. It's okay. You're going to lose some games. But if you give a performance and you give something to talk about, all right, then, you know, we can get behind that. But, I mean, not even performing. They're going to have to pull a Greece 2004 Egypt and do 1-0 throughout the whole knockout. They're going to have to do that sort of thing, I think, to win this tournament. I just don't see them outscoring teams, but I can see them keeping a clean sheet and getting a 1 goal from somewhere, basically, like today where they got it from the corner. For Sudan, it's just a team that just is lacking quality. It's just lacking quality. Attacking-wise, there's just no creativity, I think. Defensively, they are organized. They are very organized, even though I just slandered them for costly mistakes. They make very costly mistakes. But they just don't have creativity. They just don't have anybody to get them the goals in this team. You know, we talked about some Sudanese people talked about Hani Mukhtar, and I said that's a very good option. He's been very good at MLS. That was a big miss for them because I think he's injured. So that's what's going to happen as Ronaldo hit the crossbar, by the way, guys. So Sudan, they're looking better for the future, I think. But Egypt, I'm just saying right now, it's going to have to be 1-0 throughout the whole thing. It's going to have to be 1-0 to win this tournament. That's all I got to say. That's all I have to say about this matchup. Not the most enthralling game, so it is what it is. Rohan, how are you doing? How are you doing? And Red Star players have been impressive at AFCON. Hate to see it. Yeah, they have actually been impressive. I can imagine you hate it as a Partizan fan. Sudan, no, don't say that, Nicola. That's rude. Hey, Mike. Hello, Omar. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while, actually. Mike, You Never Walk Alone has been called the most emotional song in Croatia. What's the most emotional song for me? As Brentford are in the box and almost scored. Moses Simon is still my player of the tournament. Yes, we're going to get into Moses Simon. I think Egypt will win the AFCON even though they're not scoring too much. Oh, man, Omar, you're a confident fan. I wouldn't be so confident in this Egyptian side. Egypt did so in 2017 and lost the final. Yeah, Vincent Aboubakar happened. Salah is coming back to Anfield after the round of 16. I mean, as a Liverpool fan, I'm happy, but I want to see Egypt do well. But it's looking like it depends on the opponent. If Egypt gets Sierra Leone or Equatorial Guinea, all right, then you know what? You have a chance. If you face Ivory Coast, I mean, Ivory Coast do sometimes bottle it when it comes to the round of 16s. But it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. 4 goals from group stage to final. Oh, there you go. 1 goal per game. And is Senegal out? Nope. They finished first in their group. Victory George, very happy about the win. Congratulations to the Super Eagles. Spain did it. Spain did the 1-0 to the final. Yes, they did in 2010 World Cup. And Moses Simon was awesome. Yes, he was. But I don't think there's anything else really to talk about this game. I didn't see the full matchup, so I can't give you my whole view about it. But Egypt still are not impressive. They're just not impressive enough for me. I don't know what you guys say in the comments. What is your thoughts? I want to hear in the chat. How far do you think Egypt will make it in the AFCON this year? Are they going to round of 16 exit, quarterfinals, semifinals, finals? Or are they winning this whole thing like Amara says? Please let me know your thoughts in the chat as I get up the screen for the next matchup we're going to talk about that happened today. Remember, guys, big games tomorrow. Big game. Are Algeria going to go out? Are they going to go out of this tournament? I have a watch along. I hope you're all there. It starts at 5:40 Finland time. You guys better all be there because it is going to be a crazy 90 minutes, I think. I think it's going to be one of the games of the tournament. Let's just say that. But the other matchup in this group, Nigeria 2, Guinea Bissau 0. If we faced anyone, we will go through, bro. I like the confidence, Amar. I like the confidence, but oof, it's going to be tough for Egypt. But we'll find out who their round of 16 opponent is tomorrow as Group E will find out its winner and Egypt winners against Mali in the final. Well, I said Mali would win the AFCON before it started. So if Mali can make it to the AFCON final, I'll look like somewhat of a genius. Somewhat. But they got to win it. Can't wait for the match tomorrow. I can't wait either. It's going to be awesome. But the other game of this group, Guinea Bissau 0, didn't score a goal throughout the whole AFCON. They did have a goal, which was wrongly, in my opinion, ruled off by VAR against Egypt. And they didn't score anything else in this game, in this tournament. Guinea Bissau, just kind of disappointing. Just a little bit disappointing, in my opinion. But the Super Eagles, wow. Made a lot of changes. They made a lot of changes. If you guys look at their lineup, they wanted to rest some players, obviously. Iheanacho kept his position. William Troost-Ekong kept his position. And Ndidi kept his position. Everybody else was changed. Everybody else. Am I not mistaken? I'm trying to think. I think everybody else. I think, did Ayuke start the last game? Or was it still? No, it was Chukwueze still. It was Chukwueze who started the last game because he got the first goal. But a wholesale of changes for Nigeria. And they looked very comfortable with the ball, without the ball, no rush. Okay, yes, it wasn't a fantastic performance, I think, from Nigeria. But making 8 changes, it's okay. It's going to happen. Players got to rest, which is important. They're going to have now 4 intense games. If Nigeria want to go all the way to the final, they're going to have 4 intense games. So I think it was good to get some rest for some of the key players. Still, Ndidi played the whole 90, and still William Troost-Ekong played the whole 90. But if they have the fitness to do so, why not? Why not? First off, let's talk about the first goal scorer because, oh my God. All right. Nothing really happened in the first half, shall we say. I mean, Umar Sadiq got into a couple good positions, but I mean, I was about to tweet at halftime. This guy is just another Luke de Jong to me. He's just another Luke de Jong. But all of a sudden, he scores in the second half. But hey, Iheanacho. Kelechi Iheanacho, man. Him and Moses Simon, they've been fantastic. Did you guys see that pass from Iheanacho? I've never seen him do a pass like that for Leicester. Then with the Super Eagles, he turns into a creator, into a goal scorer, everything. What a pass from Iheanacho. What a pass. And if Sadiq missed from there, dear Lord. Dear Lord then. But he didn't. Sadiq got his goal. I think he plays for Almeria in the Spanish second division, if I'm not mistaken. I think so. But he got the goal, which is nice to see. Because he was having a horrible game. He was terrible. He was absolutely terrible. But he got the goal, silenced critics like that, do the Harry Maguire celebration. There you go. Everything is fine then. You get your goal, and that's the most important thing. And then let's talk about the second goal. You know, Guinea-Bissau, did they really have any chances in this game? Not too many, I would say, as there's a header from Tony that went straight to De Gea. I don't think Guinea-Bissau really threatened at all. They had a free kick, which Iheanacho actually defended it well. He cleared it with his head. Otherwise, I think it would have creeped into the corner. But otherwise, Guinea-Bissau just nothing, really. One player I was really impressed with this side was Mama Balde. I thought anytime Mama Balde got onto the ball, He would dribble past 2-3 players every single time. On the ball, they tried everything for Guinea Bissau, but it didn't quite work out. I don't know. Did he score the goal in the that was ruled off by VAR? I cannot remember, against Egypt. I think he might have. But then, 75th minute, Moses Simon. Player of the tournament so far. Did you see what he did to those 3 Bissau players? Did you guys see that? If you haven't, go watch a replay, because that almost went into the back of the net, what Moses Simon did there. Received it, juked it, step over, went to the left, shot it with his left foot, off the crossbar, and the captain. You got to give credit to William Troost-Ekong. I think a lot of people were writing him off before this tournament, saying, you know what, you're not good enough anymore. Don't be the captain. You shouldn't start. You've had a terrible season with, as Elonga just scored for Man United. I think as the captain of, with Watford, he's just been terrible. Absolutely terrible. But Moses Simon, wow. What a move. And Troost-Ekong couldn't miss. They checked for VAR. If he was offside, it was first ruled offside. They went to VAR, and then it was changed, and it was a goal for the Super Eagles. But Moses Simon, he just sent those 3 Bissau players back to Guinea-Bissau early. He did. He took souls. He took absolute souls with those moves. So you got to give credit to him. You got to give credit to Iheanacho. You got to give credit to Ndidi. They have been very, very impressive in this tournament. And Troost-Ekong as well. Now, was it a better performance than, let's say, Egypt? No, I think against Egypt, Nigeria were in total control. They were in total control. But you don't have to play your best game. I thought they were pretty good in the first 60 minutes against Sudan. Last 30 kind of just, went through the motions. This game, they didn't have to go into second gear. They were always in first gear, just going through the game, and eventually they got the 2 goals, which they deserved, and they got the win. And Kelly Iheanacho almost scored a ridiculous goal as well, actually. I don't know what the Guinea-Bissau goalkeeper was doing there. But they are the only team with a perfect record. So at this point, you have to say Super Eagles are the favorites to win the AFCON. At this moment. Now, if we have learned anything from the AFCON so far, anything is possible. Anything. Anything is possible. So that's the worry you have to take if you're Nigeria. You cannot take any opponent lightly. Any opponent. Otherwise, they will cost you. This is the AFCON, the tournament of surprises. But it was good. It was a good performance. Was it a great game? Not really a greatest game, but it doesn't matter. A W is a W. 3 wins. Nice and comfortable. 1 goal conceded and 6 scored. So that's a good record, if you ask me. But how is everybody feeling in the chat? Yes, actually, I'm going to get it up. I'm going to get that up quickly. I think Egypt will lose in the next game, especially if they face Ivory Coast or, God forbid, Algeria. Oh, yeah, God. If it's Algeria versus Egypt, oof, that's going to be crazy. 80, how are you doing? Egypt quarterfinals max. 1 player can't play against 11. Can't expect from Salah if he's playing alone. All right, so I'm going to quickly check what Adnan said, that the round of 16 matchups. No, don't worry about that. Sadiq is still a little rough around the edges. He lost the ball a lot, but I'm glad he got his goal. Yeah, I think it was good that he got his goal. Get some confidence, Is he the greatest on the ball? No. He's lanky. He's lanky, but I think it's great that he got his goal. I think that will give him major, major confidence. Sadiq loved him when he played for Partizan. Okay, he actually played for Partizan. Sadiq Umara was the weakest link, even though he scored Maguire's celebration. Moses Simon sounds like a pharaoh name. Moses Simon, everybody's hyped up. Moses Simon is definitely my player of the tournament. As I said earlier, where do you think his next club could be? I think he should stay in France. I think that's the best club for him. That's definitely the best club for him. And yes, it is Alanga. Mike, imagine a league with English and AFCON refs. Oh, God, don't even mention that. Nigerian Akin Kunemu Amu, who plays in the Swedish league, is rumored to FC Copenhagen. Okay, interesting. And put Spanish refs in the league. No, Egypt can be any team in Group E. Okay. Well, interesting. Well, let me quickly check out the matchups that are somewhat confirmed now in the AFCON round of 16. We have a couple matches, I think, that are confirmed that Adnan said. So let me quickly check it out. Let's quickly see here. I will get it up for you guys in a second. I'm a one-man machine, so I got to do everything. Here. Remember, guys, if you haven't done so already, hit the like button on the stream. And big day tomorrow. Big day tomorrow. Up, that is the wrong one. Let me get the other one up. There we go. Okay, so we have a couple matches now confirmed, right? We got Burkina Faso taking on Gabon. This should be a good game. I think this should be a really, really fascinating game. Burkina Faso and Gabon. Gabon are no joke, man. I have been very, very impressed. That's Brentford. Oh my God, they almost scored Brentford. Josh Smith is my nominee for worst English referee. Ivory Coast versus Egypt incoming. It's looking close, bro. We're gonna find out tomorrow what the matchups are gonna be. Algeria and Senegal has been disappointing in this tournament, 100%. I mean, they've been the two most disappointing teams alongside Egypt, I gotta say. Who else? Obviously Ghana, but they're gone. That's if Ivory Coast top the group. Burkina Faso versus Gabon gonna be good. That should be live stream and is gonna go through. Mark my words. I think Gabon is better without Aubameyang. Arsenal's better without Aubameyang. Any club that doesn't have Aubameyang is better at this point. The guy, I feel bad for him. He's had a very rough cup last year, I would say, but just something's up with him. Which we're gonna find out. But so it's Burkina Faso Gabon. Should be a good game. I think this is going to be a very entertaining matchup. Both teams have played very well in this tournament so far, and both teams, they will fancy their chances in winning the matchups, especially. Then we have, Nigeria are going to take the third place in E or F, so either Sierra Leone, Equatorial Guinea, I would think, or then they would face, let's say, I think Mali, Gambia, or Tunisia. So let's see. Could be tough. Then we have Senegal taking on Cape Verde. Okay. Well, Senegal, I just don't have any confidence in this team. This is not an easy team to face either. Cape Verde are going to make life difficult. They're going to make life difficult. Do they score a lot of goals? No, they do not score a lot of goals. But they can win this game 1-0. With the way, Senegal haven't scored a goal in open play, guys. Senegal have not scored a goal in open play so far. So what gives you confidence that they're going to score a goal against Cape Verde, who play a 5-in-the-back formation, are going to make frustrating for Senegal? It's not going to be easy. Let me just say that. All right, then we're going to find out winners Group F and E, runners-up in Group E, and then Guinea will face the runners-up in Group F, and then Cameroon are going to take third place in C and E. Then Egypt will face the winner of Group E. And we have another matchup that is confirmed. Morocco taking on Malawi. Okay. All right. Morocco, if you take Malawi lightly, you will lose. Let me just say that right here. You take them lightly, you will lose. Because Malawi have proven that, we don't need the ball a lot, but we can be very effective on the counterattacks. They have shown that time and time again in this tournament. So if Morocco are going to be very open at the back, Malawi can take advantage of that. They can definitely take advantage of that, as here comes Bruno Fernandes, sweaty to Greenwood. Oh, that was dirty by Bruno Fernandes. But Malawi, this is their greatest moment in footballing history. That was the first time they ever got out of the AFCON group stage, and now they're going to take on Morocco. Who knows? Malawi can surprise. I think they can definitely surprise. Obviously, should Morocco win the game? 100%. They should. If they don't, I wouldn't be 100% surprised. I wouldn't be 100% surprised because Malawi have proven to be a tough nut to crack, if you know what I mean. That's a saying, I think. I think it's a saying. I think it is. But those are some of the matchups that we have confirmed already. And then tomorrow, we're going to find out all the matchups in round of 16. I think some big matchups we can get is the winners of Group F and runners-up of Group E. Then, obviously, Group E versus Egypt. So there could still be some very, very tasty matchups in this AFCON round of 16. But that is a little mini review of today's matches. And tomorrow, guys, remember, there is the big one. Algeria taking on the Ivory Coast. Oh, I cannot wait. Oh, I cannot wait. Oh, I'm going to be at work, just chilling, doing my stuff, and then just thinking about the game. What's going to happen? How are Algeria going to attack this? Should be awesome. Should be awesome. But what is everybody saying in the chat? Yes, we agree on that. Oh my God, Blama Yank. Who could Guinea get? Well, Guinea could face the runners-up of Group F. So at the moment, they would face Mali. So that would be a tough game. I think that would be a very, very good game. Cape Verde can be a dark horse. They can be a dark horse. They don't score a lot of goals, Cape Verde. That's the problem for them. But they can make a 1-0 and advance like that. If they can get those 1-0 victories, I think Cape Verde can go far in this tournament. I was one of the only people who backed Malawi to be one of the best third-place teams. Wow. Good call. Good call, man. I thought Malawi were going to finish fourth. I'm not going to lie. I thought they were going to finish fourth. I think Nigeria could face third place in Group E or F. And you are, if I remember correctly, I think you are correct. So they would, yes, they would. So third place in Group E or F. And I think it is that Nigeria would first face the E. So they would face either Algeria, Equatorial Guinea, Sierra Leone, Ivory Coast. It's just, we don't know yet. We have no clue what's going to happen. I think Algeria can sneak it. Ben Rama needs to start. Definitely Ben Rama needs to start. And Ivory Coast 1, Algeria 1. Well, if you guys have any final questions, please feel free to ask before I head out and continue watching United versus Brentford, as United now are leading 2-0. Somehow they're leading. I have no clue how, but they are. I have no clue how they are, because they have been absolutely dominated in the first half. Rohan is asking, which date is the final on? It is the February 6th. February 6th. So you guys know there's going to be a watch along here. You guys know I've been covering this whole tournament the whole entire time. So you know where to watch the watch along. Right here on the Michael Talks Football channel. You guys know. So it should be, let's hope for a good final. I think it's going to be a good final indeed. Check Atletico Madrid game scoreline. Let me quickly check. If AD tells me to check, let me quickly check then. Let me quickly check. Is it Copa del Rey? It must be Copa del Rey. Or is it La Liga? Yeah, it's Copa del Rey. And it's, oh, jeez. I'm just not surprised. It's Simeone, man. It's Simeone. What do I expect? And Equatorial Guinea 1, Sierra Leone 2. See, the thing is with tomorrow's games, especially in Group B, I don't want to talk about it too much, but I'll just say this at least. That if in the case that Ivory Coast are beating Algeria or drawing with Algeria, right? Then I think Equatorial Guinea and Sierra Leone are just going to go for a draw, because that will be enough. I think they will go for a draw. Why do I say that? Because if you look at the moment with the third place, right? It's only Comoros who are ahead, and Comoros have a -2 goal difference. So if Algeria are losing or drawing, all Sierra Leone have to do, just get a point, and you're through. You're then one of the third place teams. If Algeria are beating Ivory Coast, then Sierra Leone have to go for the win. So it's going to be a lot of moving pieces and really a chess game to see what's going on. Sierra Leone might defend really well in the first couple minutes, and then they'll go and attack. So, tomorrow I cannot wait for tomorrow. I absolutely cannot wait for tomorrow. This is what we live for. This is international tournaments. Just the tension that we get looking at some of the back-to-back champions. Oh, cannot wait. I cannot wait. So, should be awesome indeed. What a comeback in the Leicester game. What happened? 2 goals in 10 seconds. What? Bergwijn. Oh, wait. What happened here? 76th minute, James Maddison. Oh, my God. Bergwijn actually scored in the 95th and 97th minute. Oh, my God. Holy cow. That's crazy. This will be as good as the Group F finals games at Euro 2020. Was that the one with Germany, Portugal, Hungary, and France? Because those were pretty good. Comoros 3 points was a win. If Sierra Leone draw, it will not help them. Yeah, obviously, if Sierra Leone just get a draw, that's enough for them, because Comoros have a worse goal difference. That's why they were complaining yesterday. They wanted to go for another goal. If you didn't see with the final whistle for Comoros, they just wanted to go for another goal, but they couldn't. So that's the problem. Yeah, it was the Portugal-France. But I think that's enough. Nigeria, impressive as always. Always impressed with them. I just hope they keep Eguifon. I just hope they keep him. If they bring in that Jose Pesero, just terrible move. And also, guys, Saturday there is the World Cup qualifiers draw for CAF. I will be having a live reaction to it for the playoffs. So hopefully you guys all join me for Saturday as well as we finally find out the playoffs for CAF. It's only 2 legs. And then obviously we get 5 teams that will qualify from the CAF Federation. So should be awesome. Should be awesome. Feel bad for Comoros. Bro, yeah, I gotta give it to Comoros, man. It's just an unbelievable story. They could have gotten a draw against who was it? Who was it? I think it was Gabon where they could have gotten a draw, if I'm not mistaken, Comoros. So yeah, they only have themselves to blame, but they got a famous victory. I think that's all they cared about. The locals were involved too. Chase Athletics, thank you for tuning in. Hit the likes. Thanks for coverage. Oh, thank you very much, Chase Athletics, for tuning in. Yeah, guys, been covering the AFCON this whole tournament. Been covering this whole tournament. I'm pissed off. I didn't do a watch along for the Ghana Comoros, but I was exhausted yesterday when I came home. I took a nap for like 2.5 hours yesterday when I came home. I was just exhausted, guys. So at least I had the energy after the game to do the live reaction because it was nuts. Yesterday is the reason why I love international tournaments. Those 2 games, Morocco Gabon and Comoros Ghana, is just the reason why I love international tournaments. You just cannot get this sort of feel. Maybe in the Champions League you can. Rarely in the leagues. Just the tension, just the teams just going for the win. It's just what we love in international football. So that's why I like it more than club football, but that's my opinion. Obviously, maybe one day we will have a good debate on that. I'll try and get like 5 or 6 people onto the show, and we're going to discuss about, do you prefer club football? Do you prefer international football? I think that would be a good discussion to have because should be interesting. At least they want a match in the AFCON. Big depths. Will you send link after the draw so we could get our thoughts? Maybe we'll see. And yeah, I would like to speak if possible. Yeah, guys. Obviously, there's the draw then on Saturday, and tomorrow is the watch along. So everybody, all 19 of you watching at this moment. And guys, if you haven't hit the like button on the stream, please do so already. 5:40 Finland time. You better be there on the Michael Talks Football channel. Watch along. Ivory Coast, Algeria, and also Sierra Leone taking on Equatorial Guinea. Should be an enthralling 2 hours and 20 minutes. And if Algeria are knocked out, we're going to be discussing for at least 45 minutes on what happened to Algeria being knocked out. But that's a big if. It's not confirmed yet. But guys, I'm going to head out now. Congrats to the Super Eagles winning the group, being the only team with maximum points. And big shout out to Egypt coming in second in the group. But they got to impress me. They got to pick up their form. They got to massively pick up their form, Egypt. And like I said as well, they're going to have to go a 1-0 route to win the AFCON. That's what I'm seeing as if you're an Egyptian fan. But guys, going to head out right now. Hashtag Mike Army. Thank you so much. Nasim, thank you for tuning in. AFCON qualifier draw is tomorrow as well. Yes, there is or is it the preliminary draw, I think. Is that what you're talking about? I think it's the preliminary draw. Get an Algerian fan for that show. Well, yeah, there is an Algerian fan. Got to try and get him on, but we'll see. I'll try my best. I don't want him to come on and just, we roast him about it, but I want to get his perspective as well. But that's a big if they lose. That we'll talk about that all. But guys, I'm gonna head out right now. Have a beautiful day. Stay safe in this crazy world. See you all tomorrow for the watch along. You better be there. It's gonna be awesome. Adios, everybody. Peace out. Proud of Nigeria. You should be, Junior. You should be. Thank you for tuning in. I'm about to head out. But guys, adios. Have a beautiful day.